In a world brimming with challenges, there are those who dare to envision a brighter future. Those who refuse to accept the status quo and instead strive to create. They are the change makers. And their voices hold immense power. Therefore, it is our collective responsibility to ensure they are heard. The age of 2020, under India's G20 presidency, Connecting Dreams is proud to present the Changemaker 20 Summit, a transformative virtual event from August 15th to August 20th. This summit is envisioned as a global gathering of passionate individuals and youth who are dedicated to driving positive change in their communities and beyond. Through the Changemaker 20 Summit, we amplify the voices of these extraordinary individuals and provide a platform where their ideas, perspectives, and innovative solutions can be shared with the world. We believe that by giving them a stage, we ignite a global movement for change. The common thread that joins this global movement and brings together these young visionaries is the SDG 2030 goals. The Changemaker 20 Summit is dedicated to those individuals who are tirelessly driving impactful initiatives for a resilient future. Through this virtual platform, our esteemed speakers, in partnership with organizations in 20 countries, it will serve as a platform for collaboration, inspiration, and knowledge sharing. Centered around 10 thematic areas, the summit will feature a diverse range of engaging sessions, interactive workshops, inspiring keynote speeches, and thought-provoking panel discussions. The Changemaker 20 Summit will serve as the catalyst to think bigger, act bolder, and embrace our role as change agents. And let's not forget, networking lies at the heart of the summit. It is a space where individuals connect, forge partnerships, and leverage each other's expertise and resources. In these moments of connection, new alliances are formed, sparking collaborations that have the potential to create lasting and profound change. Join us at the Changemaker 20 Summit and let your voice be heard, loud and clear.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much to Changemaker Summit and Connecting Dreams for joining us and to give us a floor to discuss one of the main topic for us is a youth parliamentarian and how youth parliamentarians can achieve sustainable development goals. I think that the keystone of all sustainable development goals is goal number 17, partnership. That's why youth parliamentarians and platform of youth parliamentarians is one of the best because we connect with all level of our society. I mean, all youth level of our society. Youth parliament represents students, sportsmen, all patients, youth people, and actually we present everyone and everywhere. For example, if we discuss, and first of all, thank you so much, Artem, that you present Belarus here. And for me, it was an honor to invite you and your country on that session, because I know that Belarusian Youth Parliament focus on sustainable development goals, and every parliamentarian keep his own goal. I know that the head of Youth Parliament right now represent SDG number 4, equal education. So it's good to be here. If we discuss and talk about Youth Parliament, I'd like to explain about our experience, Russian Youth Parliament. We have right now 882 members of the Youth Parliament. It's good because now picture is better. Every parliamentarian can work 3 years. During 3 years, we have representative from the age 18 to 35, and we work under the law of the Russian government. We will work like an advisory board. We have representative in 84 regions of Russia, and right now we have 52,000 of young people. We have 9 experts councils. It's for culture, for foreign affairs, and so on and so on. All our departments, I can say, on sustainable development goals. So first of all, we work on education. Education, how to be parliamentarians, how to work like parliamentarians. And we explain young people that they can be later, they're part of the political society, and to be the real parliamentarians. I can't say that youth not real, they're real. And I'm very happy that right now the main parliament listen us and work with our initiatives. Every year, I think we send at least 100 initiatives to the main parliament, and some of them find the understanding, and we have the real law. For example, in our St. Petersburg and Leningrad region, we send the initiatives to decrease the tax for new technologies and social impact. And right now, companies that focus on sustainable development goals, focus on social impact and new technologies, they have 0 taxes for 10 years. I think it's a good idea for us and a good topic for us, because youth can find understanding and realization of the idea. Now they focus, we are focused also on the climate change, on the decreasing of the pollution. I know that Indian youth parliamentarians and the youth politicians work also on the cleaning of the ocean. We focus also because we have Baltic Sea, and now we try to clean it. So we are on the same page, and we work together. We can find the solutions, how to work together. And what is more important, and why I said at the beginning that SDG number 17 partnership is the keystone for all sustainable development goals, that because we can't find a solution just for one country or for one region. We can't achieve sustainable development goals without realization of all 17 sustainable development goals, and not only in one region and one country. That's why I think that international youth parliament and international youth platforms and summits like Changemaker 20 can be the good platform for finding partners, for finding realization and creation the new projects. I'm sure that Artem can tell us about the ideas and how they work on sustainable development goals and how Belarusian Youth Parliament work. So Artem, give floor to you. Please tell us, and then we come back for discussion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vadim. At the beginning, the Sustainable Development Goals are call to action from countries. They aim to improve well-being and protect the global community. Countries realize that poverty uh, reduction regards simulation extraction to acceptable economic growth and address various challenges in education, health, social protection, and of course employment. Regionalization is now a notable trend in education. Many regions of the world are moving from internalization to cooperation based on territorial and culture unity. The integration potential of the Eurasian Union combined with national sustainable development measures objectively contributes to the achievement of sustainable development goals by states, especially when it comes to education and education policy. On on the main priorities of the developments of affection cooperation in education is the harmonization of education standards and the legal and regionality support. In the world today, education has become not only theoretical but also practical. It is important to education young people in the spirit of patriotism, with will help preserve the unity of the people, unite of the people, and stability in the country. To help them develop their social uh, activities and gain experience in a different share of life. One of the tasks of the young parliament under the National Assembly of the Republic of Belarus is to participate in the formation and implementation of the state young policy. We convene the way of the young to parliamentations and conversely. When speaking about the project of the young parliament, it should be noted that leadership platform, team of the future, is a project on such promotion and training of young leaders of Belarus in theoretical and practical skills in the share of leadership and public administration. As part of the project, young people uh, receive training in public speaking, uh, take part in parliamentary debates and business games CIS model. The young people also implements an information and awareness research project called and is besides the familiarization young people with the activities of the young parliament, familiarize them with its activities, from legal and political young culture, and is aimed to at school children and college students. In opinion, since May 2023, the Young Talk Show of the Young Parliament and the Capital's televisions, Yes, But, has launched where members of the Young Parliament and active young in the formal of debates discuss topical issues for young people, which contribute to the development of critical things of young people and fermentation and for the formation of effective communication skill and ability to speak in public and apply their knowledges. In constantly to create a competitive economy, a powerful innovation economy, breakthrough reaches special trains, high quality personnel at the levels. After all, it's human culture that is a decisive engine of economic development and sustainable development of the country. So the formation of legal and political culture for young people and sustainable in the international for young personal policy play an significant role in the education system of the country. Thank you, Vadim. Please, Vadim, I'm not thinking.
Vadim, you will have to unmute the microphone option on your screen. Sure. No, Vadim, we can't hear you. Let me try to give you the microphone and camera access again. Oh, okay.
Yep. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Sonali, do you hear me? Hello.
Vadim, yes, you're very much audible. Thanks.
I listen.
I think what's the problem with the platform or with connection? Now I think it's everything is good. And you hear me?
Everything is good, Vadim. You can go ahead. Yeah, please.
Okay. So thank you so much. As you heard, the youth platform youth platform of parliamentarians is the best platform for one of the best platforms for achieving SDG, and first one to promote youth ideas for the main parliament and on different levels, on a regional level and on the state level. So you can see that the main parliament can hear our voice and hear our ideas and hear our passion. So we can deliver them our ideas and deliver our projects. Of course, for youth generation, most important to understanding the importance and understanding that their knowledge can help them to find the work and find them the job and working places. So I see different questions in our chat about women. For example, in Russian Youth Parliament, we have 50-50 women and young women and men. So we have the gender equality and we keep the gender equality. So we try to realize sustainable development goals in our small community. I don't think that it's small, 52,000 of youth parliamentarians, but anyway, we try to do everything. If we can give the floor to Maxim Sotzkov, it could be very, very good. Sandrey, could you give the floor to Maxim?
Good morning.
Mike, Maxim, if you can unmute
Good morning, good afternoon.
it will be great.
Excellent.
Okay.
Maxim also the young parliamentarian, and he's the part of the culture division of our expert committee. So Maxim, it will be good if you could explain us of your ideas, your projects. I know that it's touch first of all, again, Sustainable Development Goals number 17 is partnership, and one is more important, equal education. And how can we give the bridge from our Belarusian partners that understanding of your history and understanding of your culture is one of the main topic for education. If you understand your history, if you understand your culture, you can understand the history and culture of our countries, other countries. So it gives you respect to other people, other countries. That's why we promote education and understanding the history. And Maxim, please explain us about your committee, first of all, work of your committee, the Youth Parliament, and your projects. Please, floor to you.
Thank you so much. Greetings to the dear participants of the summit, representatives of the youth community. I represent and I am the chairman of the board of the non-profit organization for the development of public diplomacy. You chose the Council for Culture of the Youth Parliament under the State Duma of the Russian Federation, the city Moscow. Youth Parliament of the Union State of Russia and Belarus, it works quite effectively. The goals of sustainable development, in our opinion, are to find a mechanism for the balanced, progressive functioning of social systems. This In this regard, I would like to draw your attention, dear friends, to the potential that represents the possibility of a cultural exchange of scientific and educational in the humanitarian sphere, and what goals we can achieve thanks to this. And the project, our project, we are engaged to give us a reason to talk about it. Along with this, I am representative and employee of the Patrice Lumumba People's Friendship University of Russia. Among my friends and dear comrades, there are representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who graduated from our university. Based on the opportunities provided by the People's Friendship University of Russia, and it is essentially a reproduced model of the world. We expressed a wish, expand cooperation and implement a project to organize an international festival of cultures and arts of the peoples of Russia and Nigeria. Their essence is to hold international cultural festivals and exhibition of folk cultures and art in Russia and in Nigeria. The outcome of which is planned to be consolidated by conferences, roundtables designed to highlight the significance and increase the relevance of the youth exchanges between the two countries on an annual basis. The participants of solemn events are young people and representatives of public organization in Nigeria aged 17 or 18 to 35 as well as everyone who will be invited to attend in a free format of participation. Festival of Cultures, Russian language centers will be held as part of the exchange in the cities of Moscow, Russia, Lagos, and Abuja, Nigeria, at the University of Lagos, where the Department of Russian Language works. Concert programs of creative and song groups from the regions of Russia, Krasnoyarsk region, Republic of Khakassia, Moscow, will be presented in Nigeria, which will introduce the youth of Nigeria to the traditions and cultural customs of the people of Siberia. Traditional musical instruments, including wind instruments, folk and traditional songs in Russian and Khakas languages will be performed. The festival in Nigeria is timed to coincide with February 21, the International Mother Tongue Day. Festivals include an exhibition of traditional customs of the people of Siberia in Nigeria, and an exhibition in Nigeria of authors' works up to 15 by members of the Moscow Union of Artists, winner of the World Fine Art Festival Vera Awards, Vladimir Kovalov, which will be prepared specifically for Nigerian citizens. Cultural festivals and exhibition of folk cultures and art of Nigeria will be organized at the Patrice Lumumba Rudian, where cultural festivals are held annually. The festival in Russia is timed to May 25, Africa Day, conference of project representatives with the youth, public organization and authorities of Nigeria. It is intended to provide a discussion of the prospects of humanitarian cooperation and youth exchange. The conference will be organized at the University of Lagos in face-to-face format with the innovation of interested parties, including from universities in Russia and other African countries in an online format. In the Rudian, Patrice Lumumba provides for a conference of representatives of the project with the youth public organization, as I said, which is designed to actualize humanitarian cooperation and youth exchange between the two countries into face-to-face format and online format.